Well, Supernatural is over. WandaVision is over. Game of Thrones, oh, this was over like ages ago. I look for some memorable TV series or telenovela that you like so much that you miss when it's over. So yeah, stay with me and I'll tell you 4 Netflix TV shows that you love so much to watch because they are simply amazing. We all have some TV shows and telenovelas that we like so much and we are very sad when it's over. Of course, we have some that we can't wait to be over because it's so boring. But there are some shows that you really want to know the end, but at some point you don't, because you know that will be the end and you won't see your favorite characters anymore. So today I'm gonna tell you 4 Netflix TV shows or telenovelas that you like so much and you'll be attached to it and you feel addicted. So today I'm gonna present to you 1 American telenovela, 1 Italian TV show, 1 Colombian telenovela, and another Spanish TV show. So let's start. So the first one is Jane the Virgin. It's an American telenovela which brings romance, comedy, crimes, mystery, and loads of plot twists. That is the most typical and Latino telenovelas. So be ready for radical change all the time. Jane the Virgin was an adaptation of the Venezuelan one Juana la Virgen.
Ella no está pensando en hijos, pero el mayor deseo de él es tener uno.
Juana la Virgen was released in 2002 and Jane the Virgin was released 12 years later in 2014. Jane the Virgin has 5 seasons, but every episode worth every single minute. So now let me talk a little bit about the plot. When Jane Gloriana Villanueva, well, that's the way every episode starts.
Our story begins 13 and a half years ago, when Jane Gloriana Villanueva was a mere 10 years old.
So when she was 10 years old, her grandma told her how important it was to get married virgin. Jane then decided to follow her grandma's advice and to save her virginity until her marriage. Well, 13 years later, she still followed these rules. And then she started to date Michael, who works as a detective in Miami. They have been dating for 2 years already, but still nothing, zero, nada.
We should.
I know.
Stop. We should stop.
As you can see, the show is based on Jane's virginity, and virgin girls can't get pregnant, right? Well, that's wrong. In this show, they can. Jane got pregnant even though she's a virgin.
Nausea and fainting spell solved. You're pregnant.
But I've never had sex. Immaculata.
But what happened? Well, during a normal checkup, the doctor accidentally artificially inseminated her, and boom, she got pregnant. Yeah, that's how you get pregnant if you are a virgin. Well, the doctor who made this mistake is Louisa. Louisa on that day, she was very upset and sad because she had broke up with her ex-girlfriend, Rose. Louisa is also Rafael's sister. Rafael is the heir of one of the most important hotels in Miami. His dad is the owner. His dad is also married to Rose. Yeah, the same Rose. Rafael used to be the crush of the youngest Jenny in the past when she was 16 years old. Jenny works in the hotel where Rafael is the owner, and of course, I forgot to mention, Rafael is the biological donor.
Oh my god!
So, Jane's baby is Rafael's baby. Yeah, the show is like this, but don't worry, everything that I said you get to know in the first 2 episodes, so there's no spoiler here. Jane the Virgin has a score of 100% in the Rotten Tomato, and the audience hunted it with 85%. So it's not only me who strongly advise you to watch, it's everybody. So now let's go for the next show. So the next show is called Baby. It's an Italian teen drama TV show created by Netflix. The show presents Italian students on the high society, so they get involved with prostitution. Of course, those students, they are underage.
Se hai 16 anni e vivi nel quartiere più bello di Roma, sei fortunato. Il nostro è il migliore dei mondi possibili. Per quanto sia tutto così perfetto, per sopravvivere abbiamo bisogno di una vita segreta.
Here you'll be transported to Rome. Yeah, Rome, Italy, pizza, and you will fall in love with the city. So you get to know how is the social life of Italian people. Baby has 3 seasons, and the last episode was released in September 2020. And each episode has about like 40-50 minutes, so it's a good one for you to do a marathon during the weekend if you wish. So the show is inspired in a scandal happened in 2013, and it's called by Squirrel. Well, the scandal in real life happened in Rome, in a region called Paroli, and the shootings were in the same location basically. In the show, we are introduced to Chiara and Ludovica, who studied at the same school. Chiara's family is very wealthy, so they have loads of money because they are involved with politics, right? But of course, they still have some family issues, normal life. On the other hand, Ludovica's family is struggling to keep the high standards in their family. Fed up with all these bad situations in her family, Ludovica was introduced to underage prostitution, bringing Chiara with her in this world.
Non mi servono i soldi.
Tanti soldi rendono tutto più chiaro.
Then we are always on the edge of the sofa watching those 2 girls going deeper and deeper in this world of prostitution, feeling very sorry for them and wishing that they stop at some time. Well, when I was watching the show, I was also remembering about the TV show 13 Reasons Why, where the bullying happening in school and in your social life as well defines who you'll be in the future. Baby has a score of 100% and the Rotten Tomato as well, and the audience ranked with 81%. So I really advise you to watch, and the plot is simply addicted. So let's go to the next show. So the next show is called Las Chicas de Cable, or in English, Cable Girls, which is a Spanish drama television created by Netflix. Here we are transported to the Madrid of 1920. Here we follow 4 young women working for the National Telephone Company. The show presents to us how hard was a woman in the work society working in the late 1920s. Those 4 women, at some point, they tried to change the world and change the male-dominated society, giving more rights to the women at work.
En 1928 había 2.000 millones de personas en el mundo, con sus propios sueños, sus ilusiones y sobre todo sus problemas. La vida no era fácil para nadie, y mucho menos si eras mujer. No éramos libres, pero soñábamos con serlo.
Here we are presented to the 4 main characters. Alba Romero, or she has to change her name for a mission and she changed for Lydia Aguilar. She's basically the leader of all of them.
Lidia Aguilar.
Alba.
Lo lamento, pero se ha equivocado de persona, ¿no?
Ángeles Vidal, who suffers domestic violence. Carlota Senillosa, who wants to escape for her controlling father.
Brother, coge tus cosas y ven conmigo ahora mismo.
No, no tengo que ir a ningún sitio.
And Marga Suarez, who wants to start a new life. Here we support them from the first episode until the last one, wishing that they make a great feature and change the world society to make women more inclusive.
Por las nuevas chicas del cable. Y porque a partir de ahora vamos a ser mujeres independientes.
In the show, we are also presented to the Spanish Revolution with outbreaks to the Spanish Civil War. With 5 seasons, the cable girls had no score on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm starting to believe that Rotten Tomatoes only has a score for like great American TV shows and really small numbers of like foreign TV shows. Well, what can I do? Well, the audience ranked this show with a 74%, but I strictly recommend you to watch. I would give like 90%. So let's go for the next show. The next show is La Reina del Flow, or in English, The Queen of Flow. It's a Colombian musical telenovela based on reggaeton. Here we follow Jamie Montoya, who had a childhood dream to become a musician before her parents got murdered. After this incident and tried to move on with her life, she was framed for cocaine possession up the States and locked up for 17 years. So 17 years later, Jamie get her second chance to get revenge.
A ver, yo veo de qué es que tenés carita.
Yo me veo caras de música, ¿sí o qué pa?
Montoya no pagaron la mensualidad.
Yo nunca pensé que me fueran a matar a mis papás.
So she will be after the murders of her parents and who locked her up for 70 years as well. The Queen of Flow has 82 episodes, but don't worry, every episode is worth every single minute. The last episode was released back in 2018, and 1 year after, the second season was confirmed. But due to this pandemic situation, the shoot has to be postponed, but they finished the shootings. And The Queen of Flow 2 is about to begin. As mentioned earlier, we followed Jamie Montoya seeking for revenge. We are also presented to Charlie Flow, played by Carlos Torres, who is a famous reggaeton singer.
Gracias a esta gentuza es que yo soy quien soy. Yeah, Jamie.
When you see Charlie Flow for the first time and when he starts to sing and stuff like this, you remember about one great singer. Yeah, Carlos Torres confessed that he was inspired by Maluma, another Colombian singer. So be ready to be involved with Jamie Montoya Revenge, the excellent performance of Carlos Torres, and stick songs. Yeah, but good stick songs because they are related to the show, they are related to the telenovela, and you will, as I did, you will definitely add those songs on your Spotify playlist.
Perdóname, quiero volverte a tener, aunque sea una noche sola, una noche más.
The Queen of Flow has no score on the Rotten Tomato, but the audience ranked it with 80%, but my score is 95 because the show is simply amazing. You're gonna love it, so don't miss it.
Perdóname, no te voy a perder, no pienso dejarte ahora, tú vas a volver.
So guys, that was 4 telenovelas or 4 TV shows that you must watch because they were simply amazing and you'll be very sad when they are all over. I would recommend you to watch first Baby because it's fast, you can finish it up on one weekend if you wish, if you have the time. Second of all, go for The Queen of Flow, it's amazing. I'm gonna watch it again because it's so good. Third, you can start to watch Jane the Virgin because it's great as well. And the last, you can leave for Chicas de Cable or Cable Girls. For me, the best of all of them is The Queen of Flow. Oh my god, it's great, it's amazing. Like all the songs, they're sticky. I have all of them on my Spotify list. So guys, that's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to don't miss the next video. I bring more tips for you on what to watch on Netflix, Disney Plus, or even Amazon Prime as well. Give a like in the video if this list was good. If you like all the suggestions that I give, I would love you if you comment in here if you already watched one of them and what you think about those shows. So guys, that's all for today. Bye! Perdóname, quiero volverte a tener, aunque sea una noche.